What's up? I'm John Stark, movieguy.com. Throw me a like and a subscribe. I'm going to get right into this movie. I don't want even. I have thoughts. This is Don't Make Me Go. It's the new movie that's on Amazon. I'm a blind film critic. So, yeah. Cool, right? So I watched it with audio description, and it was nice that this film has audio description. So thank you, Amazon, for human audio description. They don't always offer human audio description. A lot of stuff on there has robo description. It meant a lot on this film because this film really snuck up and got me at the end, and and it kind of sets you up for it, but I promise you, it kind of also still manages to right hook you. The film starts at the beginning where our daughter is telling us, I promise you won't like the ending, but hopefully you'll like the journey. And I was like, oof, okay. All right, well, and then when you start learning about the story to the film, you sort of start being able to see or predict the end. And within the context of the film, it gives you already this like two roads diverged at a yellow wood. you know, will he take the road less traveled? Because ultimately what this film is about is a daughter and her father who has just found out that he has a tumor on the bone, like at the back of his brain, that he has a choice to make. He can either have surgery, and there's an 80% failure rate and only a 20% survival rate, or he can take this last year of his life and try to do all these amazing things that he still wants to do with his daughter who's still in high school. And he's a single father, and her mother left when she was a baby, left with his best friend. And one of the things he really wants to get accomplished before he dies is to have her meet her mother, to track her down. And lo and behold, it turns out their 20-year college reunion is coming up. So he thinks that might be a great time. So without telling her why, he gets really psyched for this 20-year college reunion, tells her that they're going and she's coming along. And the plus side is she'll get to learn to drive on the way there. She has no idea what's going on. And he's just trying to have these little moments with her along the way. And you kind of think you know where this movie's going. And I promise you don't know where it's going, and you won't know where it ends up. This movie did an excellent job on the rope-a-dope punch. It really establishes these characters very well. It really emotionally connected me. There were times where I was frustrated with them, where I didn't always agree with the choices that they made, but I was very invested in the journey, just like they said at the beginning. I hope you like the journey. And I did like the journey. I liked the journey. And then the ending comes, and M. Night Shyamalan came in here and got this twisted, because this was one I truly, I can go back and say, oh, I was supposed to pay attention to that. And, it was just, man. And then the movie just kind of goes on. It's a film that I'd love to talk about more in depth than that. I have a lot of thoughts, but I'm not going to spoil this because I think it's a beautiful film. I think it has a lot to say and to impact. And I think this will move a lot of people who choose it. I think it's going to be very underrated this year. I just feel like this is going to be one of those films. Amazon did a good job. They picked up Emergency out of Sundance. And I don't know if this one got out of Sundance too, or if they just made this one. But if they bought this out of Sundance, this was another great pickup for them. I don't know where other critics are landing on this, and I don't really fucking care. I loved this movie. This got me in a way that I don't think another movie has actually gotten me this year. I don't think I've ever. I mean, I've loved a lot of movies for various different reasons, but I don't think I've actually been moved. I would say maybe the closest to being moved I was Good Luck Leo Grand, but yeah. Audio description great. The film's great. John Cho, it's amazing how much he's grown up. I was thinking about him, picturing him back in the day as just one of those random guys from American Pie that just kept showing up. He didn't really have like a character, but he was in like the American Pie movies. And then he was Harold and Kumar, and now he's doing like these really serious movies, and it's like, man, his career has just totally changed. First of all, he's like fathering kids in high school, and I still remember him being in high school comedies. It's weird to me. Like, I'm old. But I mean, I should have already had that feeling when he did Searching, when he was looking for his daughter in that film. But yeah, this is good stuff from John Cho. I'm really happy. Definitely, this is a high recommend from me. I'm going to give Don't Make Me Go an A. I have a feeling if it's not in my top 10, it's going to be where I honorable mention this, because there's no way I'm going to forget this at the end of the year. There's no way that there's that many movies at the end of the year where I'm going to be like, what was that? What was that one movie? So definitely please watch it. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. I hope you get as much out of it as I did. There's some heartbreaking stuff that's said towards the end that I'd really love to address that I don't necessarily agree with, but it tracks for the film. And that's really all I can say about that. I acknowledge it. For anybody who's going to be like, no, I don't agree with that. I kind of do, from the perspective that they're giving you. And let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. MacTheMovieGuy.com. The audio description project will let you know what else has audio description where you can watch it. And the adna.org will let you know what narrators are doing and other people who work in the audio description agency. Whatever. The world of audio description. Great websites. And that's it for me today. This is a very high recommend, 2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert. I hear them. They're behind me. The ghosts of Siskel and Ebert are giving this 2 thumbs up. Yeah, that's it. And I'm going to move on to something else.